Of course, we're in the thick of hurricane season, and North Carolina is, in fact, feeling the impacts of the tropics just this week. It's always a good time to catch up on what you get in your insurance coverage and what you think you might want to add. So today we have Christopher Cook with Alliance Insurance Services. He's answering your insurance-related questions. So what we want you to do is we want you to text your questions in. The number is 336-379-5775. You are anonymous when you ask the question, but you get your answer in real time. All right, since the hurricane, storm, all that stuff is happening and all that kind of jazz, let's talk about that. Let's talk about, are our homes covered when it comes to hurricane damage, like flooding, for instance?
Yeah, your viewers for 99.9% are covered for wind and hail damage. Flooding is specifically excluded on a homeowner's insurance policy unless you have a flood insurance policy, so there can be a discrepancy there.
All right, what about earthquake damage?
In North Carolina, there is not earthquake coverage on a standard homeowner's policy unless you've added an earthquake endorsement. Always covered.
Covered no matter what, no matter whether it's a tornado, straight
No.
line winds, that kind of thing?
Well, I may have overstated a little bit, Tanya. Thank you. In our area, there are not wind exclusions. As we go further east, specifically east of 95 in North Carolina, there are many homeowners insurance policies that what we call exclude wind. But no, not in our viewing area, would wind be excluded.
Okay, I had a question from a viewer this week about secondary damage. And she said, what happens if there's a tornado and the wind is what like knocks out a window and all the rain starts pouring in? Is that then covered?
My understanding is yes, the damage occurred after the peril, it's insurance dork term, caused the original damage. So yes, and that question, dates back as far, if not much further than Katrina. But the damage was caused by the wind that damaged the window, and so any ensuing damage would be covered.
Okay, which is different than something that we've talked about before, which is called seepage. So let's say like it rains like the Dickens tomorrow, right? And there's a whole bunch of rain and the rain starts coming up and the rain starts creeping up into and over the threshold of your front door.
Unless it's declared a flood,
Which
that
it won't
damage
be.
would be covered. But yes, exactly. If it's declared a flood, then that's going to be excluded. Seepage would be covered, and that's the struggles with insurance. Sometimes you get in the technicalities of things, but that seepage could be covered from exterior damage. And then again, of course, I have to use the word could be because certain policy contracts in the state of North Carolina, depending on their age, may have that exclusion in them.
Okay. All right. So last year, some people may have noticed that their homeowner's insurance was going up, and they may notice that it's going up again this year. Yes?
Yes, and unfortunately, I would predict in 2024 it will go up again.
All right. And so if someone's getting that, homeowner's insurance bill and they're like, I don't want to pay this much. I don't want to, deal with this anymore. I'm just going to go find somebody else to insure me. What is it that you want to tell them before they just cancel their insurance?
Yeah, let's make sure you're insurable. There are some things in today's marketplace, specifically in today's insurance marketplace, that would make your home uninsurable in what I would call the new business market. Roofs over 10 years old. There are certain insurance companies in our state who are not issuing new policies if a home has a roof over 10 years old. Now, they're not canceling their existing customers, but they're not willing to take on new customers. Things that we might call an attractive nuisance. Nice word, right? Trampolines, pools, puppies. Those are certain things that certain homeowners insurance companies do not want to insure. So you may have an issue there that you wouldn't even think would be an issue. Something simple like a tree that's overhanging your roof. A homeowner's insurance company could say, hey, you know what? That's a danger to us. We're not sure we want to insure that. So to sum all that up, you want to make sure your home's insurable. So before you start going to the marketplace to ask for a new quote, you may not even be able to find a new policy.
Gotcha. Okay. Now, what about car insurance? Because that has gone up as well. So let's talk about that. And are we seeing that that's probably going to go up as of next year too?
I don't think as drastically, if I'm reading the tea leaves, but I do think that we will continue to see increases. Certainly understand the labor dispute that we have going on domestically, but believe it or not, that could impact our car insurance prices as well. Supply and demand play a big role in what it costs to repair a vehicle, and so if parts are sparse or whatnot, that could cause an issue. And I'm not blaming that issue on rate increases, but I do have some concern that that could cause rates to go up or continue to go up.
And when you're shopping around for car insurance, is it better to collect call each one like separately, or to kind of use those sites that kind of give you like all the different quotes?
Well, selfishly, I would ask you to call an independent insurance agent who knows the marketplace and has an assortment of carriers that they can work with, and they can broker that for you. You can certainly do that work yourself and talk to several different providers. I'm not a big comparative rater fan because I think they lack the detail that is needed to get the insurance accurate.